Hey guys, Scrublord here, and welcome to another episode of Scrub Souls. In this episode, we're going to be taking a level 1 character through the Nameless King, often considered the most difficult boss of Dark Souls 3 main game. Perhaps not quite as difficult as Frida, but a very difficult boss indeed. I had big plans for this boss. I was going to try to bleed it to death, perhaps use the barbed straight sword, or, maybe the Astora Straight Sword plus 10 with Carthus Rouge on it. I've watched a lot of the challenge runners do this in, amazing times and whatnot. But I ended up watching one of the streams that I really enjoy watching, which is SL1's, and I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description to them. But they're kind of scrubs. I mean, they're kind of people who are doing their first playthrough, and they don't understand a lot of the mechanics of the game, and they maybe needed some pointers to get them through, but they finished the entire game. They killed the Nameless King, they killed Soul of Cinder. It's been a really entertaining watch, and as I was watching them and maybe trying to help them out and give them some tips, I decided that for my SL1 kill of this boss, I wanted to do it scrub style. I really wanted to do it in such a way that it made it seem like anybody can do this by simply, baiting out the attacks that you want and taking down the boss, possibly very slowly, but in a very reliable manner. As you can see, I'm taking out the boss in the first phase with kind of a cheese method. I'm using the Knight's crossbow, which does lightning damage, and then using lightning bolts, which I was able to purchase from Grey Rat, to just kind of take down the dragon fairly easily. Okay, so as I was watching Dallas and Zach from SL1's struggle their way through this fight, it occurred to me that they needed some suggestions. They were really struggling in the beginning. The first problem they had is that they were wearing the Nameless King armor because it looked cool, but it's really good against fire, but it's not good against lightning. So I suggested, hey, why don't you take a look at your equipment and see if maybe there's something that has better lightning resistance. And they ended up going with this armor, which is the Abyss Watcher's armor, which has got pretty decent physical resistance, and it's very good against all the elementals. Now, Dallas and Zach aren't pretending to be pros. In fact, they kind of admit that they aren't. But it was very entertaining to watch them kind of progress through this fight. They changed up their armor. Things were going a little bit better. But they were still using the Dragon Crest shield, and the Dragon Crest shield isn't very good on this boss, so I suggested maybe finding a shield that had better lightning. And they went ahead and found the Lothric shield, and struggled with that as well, because they had never upgraded it, and maybe didn't understand what stability was and why they needed to upgrade their shield. So they went ahead and upgraded their shield, but they were still dying a lot, and a lot of that had to do with the fact that they weren't managing their stamina very well. Despite the upgraded shield and a much better stability, maybe they were attacking, or they were trying to retaliate against attacks that they shouldn't have been retaliating against. And, I suggested, go ahead and just try to focus on what you're good at, and what you're good at is the jumping attacks. And it went really well from there, and I was really impressed, and that's what kind of made me decide to change this video from hey, let's kill this boss as fast as we can, to let's just take our time and show how to make this boss as easy as possible. So let's go ahead and ignore the fast kill and go for the easy kill. And the easy kill is to bait out the jumping attacks. On the Nameless King's fast stabs, where it jumps up in the air like this, you want to roll towards it and just go ahead and take a hit. But on the slower attack, when it jumps up in the air, just go ahead and strafe a little bit to the left and it'll land past you. You don't even have to dodge or anything. You can just get a couple hits in there. I'm pretty much just waiting for it to do the attacks that I wanted to do at this point. There's one. 2 hits. There's one. 1 hit. Just get out of the way. This doesn't have to be that difficult. Manage your stamina and wait for the attacks that you want. There's one. 2 hits. Dodge out of there. Got hit there, but managed to block it all. He's now in his second phase, of course. You've got to learn that dodge. If you struggle with that dodge, hold up your shield if you've got a decent lightning resistance shield. It will absorb most of that damage. Just keep ignoring everything other than the jumps. There you go. Just strafe a little bit to the left and kind of use your thumbstick to turn around as he comes down. You'll be fine. I keep getting hit by that. That's good though. I mean, it shows the scrub method. This is a video that shows you that the Nameless King can be beat with any character at any level. I came really close there to dying, but I was able to go ahead and heal up here. Dodge out of that, of course. You gotta learn the timing on that one. You can punish him if you're close enough to that. Can't do much with that. Come on, give me a jump. There we go. Hit, hit. Yeah, you know, what's nice about this video, I think, is that there's nothing all that pro going on. This only took me a few tries, because I said I'm not going to try to do this fast. I'm just going to go ahead and do it the scrub method. And it didn't take very many tries. It's a slow fight, but it doesn't take many tries, so in a lot of ways it's a fast fight. I just need a few more jumps here and I'm good. There you go. Get out of the way. Of course you can punish that if you want to get in, but that was kind of the point, that I wasn't going to get too close to him in this particular run. Just kind of stand back and wait for the attacks I want. There we go. He kind of went past me and I lost my lock on. See, I actually could have killed him there, and I knew I could have killed him there as he was charging that up, but I wanted to stick with a theme here. And this is it. So, anyways, leave a like and subscribe, and check back to see my next video.